I've had a busy morning recording podcasts, and hopefully by now you realise what that means. G'day and welcome to Small Steps Through Life. Today I believe we're in Nikau Valley, and because I've been busy and it's really good for me to have some downtime, I'm going to share a story, just for fun. And when I was in here earlier, I heard the sound of a branch dropping, and it also sounded like a bird flying. So let's see what I can do with that for a story. One day, out in the forest, much like this, walking around, there was a woodman. He is normally out chopping down trees. Part of his job was to keep the forest in a healthy state, making sure there's no invasive plants, because he loved his forest. It was full of old trees that were native to his home country. At some stage though, people had brought in trees that really didn't work. But today, he was just enjoying the forest. And that's what he loved the most. He got to look up at the big fern trees. There's sort of huge trees around him. And as he looked up, he heard a creak. And he thought, oh! And he looked to see where the sound was coming from. And as he looked up, he saw something coming towards him. He went to dodge, but failed to get out of the way. And the branch caught him, a glancing blow on the side of the head. And he fell to the ground. He was not in a good way, in a forest where nobody knew he was there. And yet, what happened next was a great surprise. As he lay there was a swoosh sound, and down came a wood pigeon, landed beside him. It looked at him, peered at him, and then flew off, and soon came back with its beak carrying a branch of berries. The bird dropped them off and flew off. And shortly after, a hedgehog snuffled from under the leaves, pushing in front of him a small berry. It was a wild strawberry. As the man woke, he saw the berries. He recognized them as things that he could eat. He ate them. He felt more refreshed. A little bit of moisture from the strawberry. He felt a little bit better. And then, as he sat there, looking round, he suddenly felt raindrops. He looked up and he saw birds and he thought, oh no, what? And he realized that each of them had taken a beak full of water and had dropped it over him. And at least that was some moisture. He felt a little bit better, and after a while he got up. He leaned against a tree, breathed a bit. His breathing was fine. His head a little bit sore, but he was okay. And so he went back, walked out, went home, and told his wife about his story. And at first, she didn't believe it. However, it seems that one of the birds had accidentally left a different type of gift, and it landed on the woodman's back. Once she saw that, and she saw strawberry stains around his lips, she began to think maybe his story was true. And that is quite a story. I hope you've enjoyed. And I'm going to say, see you later.